Hi all, how you doing? Back on it again today. Got my new selfie stick. I don't know if you can call it that. This is on my Instagram sort of dropping this YouTube video. I was talking about it then. Is it actually a selfie stick or a video stick? But anyway, you now don't have to see all my chins. You can now see my face from all front on. I don't know if that's a benefit for people, but here it goes. It definitely makes it easier for me to run and hold on to the video. So, as I said earlier, I've just come back from the gym, so this is definitely a recovery run more than an active run. Really, our session today was lots of burpees, lots of box jump overs, and little runs on that as well. I've just started my run and I'm going up the biggest hill there as well. The second biggest hill around here actually. Which is, you don't normally get a lot of them in Somerset, but I seem to have got them all around here, especially when I'm on a video. But anyway, I'm out here with the lovely Layla today. Can we see her? She's, to give you a bit of a backstory about Layla. Oh, by the way, we're going to talk about social media today. I'll get that at the start before I start rambling on about Layla. So we had her from a rescue centre. What's it called? One of the main ones. I want to call it Pets for Home, but that's not it, is it? Pets at Home's a bloody is a dog food brand. It'll come to me. I'll put it in the comments of this video. Anyway, we got it about 2 years ago from a big rescue centre. She'd been dropped off there because of, I think, a previous owner decided they wanted a working spaniel, but they lived in a flat, which is absolutely crazy. So they've got essentially a hunting machine, and they didn't really train her that well. When we got her, she was insane, absolutely insane. Like, if we were with us now, when we first got her, she would have just ran off in front. Like, you let off a lead, she would have gone. And it's taken some really big bits of training for us to really get a grip of it. And now we're on the other end of the spectrum, where she's ready to, we're trying to get ready to go to some trials at the end of this year, which I'm really happy about. Also, a bit nervous about as well, because I'm the one who's got to take her. And as you find a lot with dog training, because we've been taking her to a local gun dog trainer once a week. We'll start at once a week, once every other week, and now we're going about once a month now. And he's been really good, really helpful. And he's helped us get to a standard where she's at now. But a lot of it is just training themselves more than actually training the dog. And I've heard a hell of a lot. Yeah, so she's out with me today. Ebby's been out with my wife today, walking with her family. So she's also had exercise. So we'll get them all exercised by the end of today. But yeah, let's talk about social media. So, to give you a bit of a backstory, sorry, she's just trailing up behind sniffing, and she's realised I've run off in front, so she's going to catch me up. So, as I said in the previous video, and I think I've blurted it out a few times now, I am ex-military, and one of the, especially in the role I had, so I was a communication systems engineer, and so sorry, I had to pause it a bit then to tell her to catch up. So I was a communications engineer, and one of the things we found in the military, they tolerated social media, but they didn't encourage it. And I get it why, because it's very easy to post something on there that is sensitive. You know, post what you're doing, where you're going, what you're doing, and it can be quite detrimental to stuff that's going off. And also, it's really easy to post something and not think about what you're posting. So that's why I was always dead sort of hesitant to use it. I've had it. Well, Facebook's pretty much been around since I've been back on again. I had to pause it again because of she decided she wants to go sniffing in another bush and forget where I've gone. But anyway, so what we're talking about, social media, that was it. So when I was in the military, yeah, they were. It's been well, that was it. So social media's been around since well, I can remember. I think I've always had I think it started out with Bebo, didn't it, back in the day, and then we had Facebook and Instagram and whatever else. But I've never really been an active user of any of them. But yeah, like I say, the military is one aspect of it, but then another one is I'm not really a show-offy person. Some people probably watching this and thinking, what? He started a YouTube channel. He started a Facebook and all this social media for his business. But yeah, I'm not, right? I'm not a show-off person. And this has been actually quite hard, have you noticed today as well? It's gone back to being a typical summer grey, looks like it's about to rain. That's why I wanted to get out pretty quickly to do this video, because I've got a funny feeling it's coming. But anyway, go back to social media. But yeah, it's never been something I've utilised, never something I've been a big user of. So this is a massive uphill sort of, not uphill, learning curve for me. And it's taken quite a bit of confidence to do it, to say the least. So, as I touched on social media before, I've worked this into my branding. So what I'm doing this is because I'm trying to brand myself, be a person of influence in the business, and then hopefully any sort of business that's attached to me can benefit from that. But I am under no illusion that is a big road ahead. And at the moment, well, as I found, feedback doesn't come thick and fast when you first start out. So what I mean by that is social media is just a business. It's just a business at the end of the day. And I think they pull most of their money in through advertising revenue. So there, the algorithm, as they like to call it, is going to prioritise content that's getting a lot of users, because, well, that gets the most adverts. Well, the most people getting eyes on their adverts. So that makes sense. So you've essentially got to post as much content on there as possible, but it's also got to be content that people enjoy, people want to watch. And I'm at that stage at the moment where I'm trying to build from a portfolio or intellectual property, and I'm really learning how to make it appealing to people. Now, I have started getting views on my videos, especially on YouTube. I'm finding that shorts typically do better than longer videos, but I do want to aim more at the longer videos because I like having a good chat. I like having a good talk to people, and I think that's the easiest way for people to get to know what I'm about. So my plan is, at the moment, So for lots of shorts, and those short videos sort of link into my main videos. So it's appealing for everybody. Sort of the short videos give me the footfall, the big videos give the content. And then I'm sort of hitting two birds with one stone here. Because of all the advice that you get about starting up a business seems to be around making a blog or document what you're doing. I'm using that to my advantage. I'm using that blog, I'm using that as a way of also building intellectual property and hopefully generating me becoming an influential person in my business or to other people. And unfortunately for you lot who are listening to this, it's me babbling on while I go for a run, which is keeping me fit. Or keeping the carcass control. Well, no, helping with the carcass controllers. Used to say it in the military. I didn't make that one up, but I use it all the time because I think it's brilliant. But yeah, so I posted a few videos on YouTube. This will be my fifth or sixth one. Sixth one, I think. Hope I got that right. But yeah, at the moment I'm not getting too many watchers, too many people liking it. I've only got about 2 subscribers at the moment. And I feel, and here's my problem, that when you're in an uphill battle, when you're doing something that you've never done before, and you're utilising social media, it would be very easy to fall in the trap of just going, yeah, I'm not getting no likes. Yeah, no one's really watching my stuff. It's a waste of time, this. Let's give up. Let's give up and go back to what we were doing before. Because at the end of the day, I work in a quite good job at the moment. I get good money. I enjoy it. And, you know, it'd be very easy to turn back and go, let's not start this business. Crap. You know, it's not made for me. It's not made to be, well, obviously it's not working. And let's turn the door, shut the door on it. But I know, and this is what I keep saying in my head, this is also a journey. It's a route to learning how to do this, right? And we are at the forefront of technology at the moment, and everything is changing. So how am I supposed to learn to build a business, utilize social media, utilize AI, get likes on my business, not likes on my YouTube, harness that power that social media has, if I just give up? You know, if I just give up and just go, yeah, no thanks, shut the door, it's not working. And that's how I keep saying in my head. I keep saying to my head all the time that we, in terms of technology, have never had it easier. The access to technology that we have is just amazing. You know, I'm now talking to you, utilising a mobile phone on a video that 20, 30 years ago would have blown someone's mind. And we've got it here right now. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep moaning to you all on social media. And if anybody is listening and watching, every bit of encouragement will help. And also, if I do succeed at this, I really want this to be helpful for people who are in the same position as me now. Whether it's a forum in the chat, or just me giving you a bit of confidence, or, you know, just showing that you're not alone. So I'm not giving up yet. You're not got rid of me that easy. But anyway, my phone's telling me I ain't got a lot of memory left. So I'm going to have to squeeze a bit of an update in the business in the last 3 minutes. I really should sort out these apps on this phone. It's an old phone. I'm going to get a new one soon, just for better video quality as well. But yeah, the business. It's pretty much as it is as before, if you compare. My wife, we've set up we have our own number now, our own business number. It's linked to our phones. So my wife is going to start ringing suppliers on Thursday. We've been talking through the business. I know it's a bit delayed than what I said I wanted to do on Monday, but we've had a few things on. We've got a newborn. It takes up its time at the moment. But yeah, she's going to get started on the business. She's got ringing them up. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I may be talking to you next week with some suppliers on those books. Or some more, or maybe 1 or 2 suppliers on those books. Wouldn't that be amazing? And I think once we've got that, and also we need to look at the flyers thing as well. I've not managed to look at that. And also, here's something to announce. I sort of mentioned it in the last video. But we have been testing the waters with another business at the same time. I don't know if we're a glutton for punishment. And maybe we are thinning ourselves out too much. But I've had a really good idea for another business that could pretty much run on the same basis as this one. Except we're doing the research beforehand. And we're going to try and get supplies before we even start it. Put product to market. So there's a lot on at the moment. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe my videos. Yeah. And hopefully we can get through this together. And like I say, don't be afraid to get chatting in the comments. Give me some help. Hopefully I can give you some help. And yeah, let's get through this.